Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. It's great to have you here for this Soul Path reading. For this reading, we're going to be tuning in to see what you are aligning to. This message is coming from the Akashic. You are aligning to some kind of opening, opportunity, breakthrough, something that's important for your soul path. The message that I got was just to simply tune in and to see what the next level of soul activation is bringing for you, what is aligning for you at this time for your highest potential, your greatest good, and the most soul expression and experience for your soul path. This is soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. We'll get a closer look at the cards and connect in and choose the cards or crystals that most reflect for you the energy that you're drawing to. Just trust your own inner knowing and intuition to receive the messages that are right for you on your soul path, soul activation, and soul alignment at this time. Connecting in through the solar plexus chakra, take a deep breath in. Draw the breath up towards the crown chakra, pause, consciously release the breath, drawing it down through the chakras at the soles of your feet. Feeling a grounding and a centering inside, connecting to the earth plane. The next in-breath in your own pace, rhythm and flow, breathing up through the crown chakra into that portal of light, that natural pause point, a foot to 2 feet or 3 feet above the crown chakra, breathing into the center there consciously. As you breathe out, feel your awareness extend and expand around you. Breathing up through the root chakra, all the way into the soul star chakra. Feel a connection there. There's an opening there. And you can bring your conscious awareness a little deeper inside, extending your awareness above the avatar you, extending into the subtle energy of your experience and expression, going beyond the denser physical you into that portal of light, extending, expanding up in through that portal of light, another foot to 2 feet, 6 feet above you, going up 10 meters, 6 feet. Whatever feels right for you, it's beyond a number, it's beyond a metric. It's a vibrational and energetic feeling that you feel inside and around you. When you're ready, breathe deeper into that portal of light, extend and expand your energy and conscious awareness. Consciously breathing out, drawing the healing light energy, the guiding principle of you through the center of your body. Begin to feel a new direction coming in, aligning to more soul activation at this time on your path. Hello, Radiant Soul. This is Soul Story number 1. So you're rising above some kind of noise, doubt, fear, lack, limitation, uncertainty, or just the noise around you, maybe even in the world. You're moving into more soul expression. You're activating more soul expression. Now, I do feel this new soul aspect coming through you. It's going to bring new opportunities for you. This is the part of your path where you just need to really be open to new experiences, new people, new impulses, new directions, new interests. There's a lot new that you are aligning to. And I feel like there could have been a lot that's gone. I'm being shown on the Akashic like a clearing. Whether this is a purging, a letting go, an actual cleanse or clearing, whether through the environment or through what you eat or how you live or a habit, something is clearing. There's a lot that's clearing. It's bringing in a more vital aspect of you, more health, just more openness, more abundance of some level. Now, you have 7, which is luck. Okay, I was going to just say that. This opens. So these opportunities are going to seem lucky somehow. You've got the Smokey Quartz. I'm feeling that your luck has something to do with protection, that you're feeling protected right now. Or the message for you is you are protected. You are very much being guided on this part of your path. You're coming to a very important part in your Akashic records. There's going to be a lot of remembering of certain things, certain images, people. This could bring a lot of people back from your past, or people that are very similar to people in your past, but in a more resonating vibration, soul resonating vibration, or that are somehow going to bring you luck. But Spirit is saying this is alignment, and you're aligning to something, a greater purpose or new way of doing your purpose on your soul's path. Let's look at this. So they're saying, okay, the guides here are saying, you do work with guides. Something's narrowing. Something about your path or what you're doing on your path is narrowing, but it's in a fundamental way, but it's a good way for you. You're going to be okay. The message is, if you've been worried about something in your life or what you're doing, okay, I'm getting another card for you. You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's all going to work out. See, we've got boon. This is a blessing. You're due for a boon. You're due for a blessing. You're due for something positive, okay? So let's see if there's another message in here. Yeah, onward and upward. Okay, I hear it now. You're getting a lucky break, financial freedom. So if you've had concern about finances, something, or you've had to outlay a lot of finance, a lot of cash, credit, if you've had to put out, it's going to be okay. This is the soothing message. There's also a mother, grandmother, spiritual teacher, in person, but also on the other side, that is really helping you. For some of you, this is, you've known this person before, you've worked with them before in this dimension, and they're on the other side helping you. It's going to be okay. You're moving onward, you're moving upward, you're moving from something. Okay, let's look and see what we've got here. Oh my gosh, did you see that pop out? Wow. Soar and miracles. You've got boon, you've got luck. Don't doubt yourself. Some of you need to ask for help from your guides, from your spiritual teachers or teacher. This could be also those that are in form, embodied, where they're friends, teachers, mentors, help, significant others, partners. And on the other side, you are being helped on the other side. You are being helped in the spirit realm. Your spirit team wants to help you. For some of you, this is Elohim, the guidance of guiding principle. They're like either ascended masters or we've got Empress. I'm getting ascended master energy. I'm getting ascended masters or group or a team that you're working with, guides. Got strength. So we have a Venus energy here. Leo energy here, right? Very strong magnetic energy that's coming in for you. They're saying don't overdo. Okay, Four of Wands. Two of Swords, and there it is under financial freedom. You're getting a break. You're getting a break from something you were doing. You're getting some kind of upliftment, some kind of breakthrough, some kind of opportunity, and it's coming from a soul level. It's coming from the Akashic. So with Venus here, we have Libra, Taurus, and Leo here, the strength, having the strength to follow through, the strength to believe. We've got 6, we're going to have one more energy. Yeah, your spiritual practice and tuning in and asking help. Mars energy here. you've got to be very paced right now with whatever you're doing. You don't want to overdo, but you also don't want to underdo. It's finding your own internal timing, your inner rhythm is helping you. It's aligning you, but this part of the alignment is very exacting. Whatever this opening or opportunity, people are going to say, wow, you're lucky. How did you do that? Look what it brings. Wheel of Fortune. I just heard you create your own luck. And when I see luck, I always think of that saying, luck is preparation meeting opportunity. You've been preparing for something. The message for you is keep preparing. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what you need to do. This group here, you know what you need to do. You just need to keep doing it. You will recognize the opening, the opportunity. I mean, I'm literally seeing like a hand coming out, and it completes this pattern. There's a pattern, there's a cycle, there's a dharma, learning lesson, karmic debt. There's something that's completing so that you can go in a new direction. But whatever this completion brings you into a place and a space where you're not only feeling better about yourself and your life, but you're going to be able to do some of the bigger goals that you want to do, whether it's a job, career, move. Some of you, it literally is going to afford you the ability to move where you want to move. Yeah, see, it's bringing in growth. So this miracle, this boon, this luck, this lucky break is bringing in a new level of growth. And it's getting you out of some level of constriction. But it's coming from your worth, your value going up. You're also meant to be more visible somehow. This is becoming more visible in your life, on your path, in whatever that you're doing. It's like you're coming to the top here. I feel many of you might have been at the bottom of the wheel, maybe this part of the wheel, this part of the wheel, but you're coming out on top. So it's really saying you need to hold your focus right now. That's for some of you that have been a little bit wobbly and want to make a change. Because right where you are, you're guided to where you're meant to be. I feel like you're in a holding pattern a bit. This group, I feel like this part of your destiny, you're in a little bit of a holding pattern. You can't quite see. With that energy here, you can't, this is why you've got smoky quartz. You can't quite see where you're going. You can't quite see what's growing, what's the next level of growth. So you have to really hold to your will, your divine will. Okay, I'm hearing Micah, Mesh, light. Hands of light. Okay, this wanted to come out twice. Humanity, awareness. It's almost like you're on a tightrope. You've been on this tightrope. And some of you are wanting, I was just going to say abandoned ship, but there it is. Movement, travel. A trip is going to free you up. A new connection is made, or new opening, or new opportunity for growth. And we've got transformation, renewal, Iwas, things bouncing back, things moving forward. So you've got two movement cards here. So this means that part of this growth is you stepping outside of yourself somehow, or outside an old vision of you, or old version, or old aspect of you. So there is a choice coming up. There is going to be a chance to make the change. I do feel that you do make it. I feel like you almost don't make it because there is a veil. There's something covering what you're meant to do next. And I'm really looking at this Two of Swords, the blindfold. You're not going to be able to make this logically. You have to make this decision in your heart and with your soul. Your soul is giving you the information. You're feeling what you need to do. And now it's just going to be to have the strength, the courage, Kuros, the strength card, Leo, to follow through on it. And it does change your world and the direction of your life in an amazing way. It brings in a miracle where you're now able to soar. You're able to get past some kind of life constriction. Something has been holding you back or constricting you for a very long time, months to years. So this message, this spirit-guided message to relay on your Akash. I can see it on the Akash. There's a blank space right here. There's a blank. It's almost like new things are forming. Something is newly forming from the Akashic into the astral, into the etheric to manifest physically. You have to wait this out. Do what you need to, do what you can, do what's in front of you. But the bigger question, the bigger decisions that you want to make, you will make them, but it's more intuitively. It's more by, some of you, it's just going to be last minute. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. This is it. Because there's some kind of ripening. There's something shifting with you internally. But I've got to tell you, on the Akash, it's this is what I'm seeing on the Akash. It's blank with new information coming in. Something is newly forming. Something became undone or unformed, or a decision was made to not go in a certain direction that you were once going to go in. Some of you, this means that a long-held, heartfelt desire will be able to come through, will be able to manifest. So you're going to be pulled out of the trajectory. That's your luck. You're going to have a lucky break. You're going to be pulled out of the trajectory. Wow, let's see timing. You're going to be pulled out of it. You're going to be pulled out of the trajectory. You're going to be pulled out last minute. Wow, look what we got here. It's coming for you. It's aligning for you. But I'm going to say here, the time is still unknown, but it's aligning to you. It's coming to you. Okay, how are they going to know this? Oh, wow. It's going to, within a couple of weeks and sooner than you expect. So some shift at the time of this reading happens within a couple of weeks, and whatever you've been wanting to have happen, the alignment, the breakthrough, the lucky break, the new opportunity, what it is you've been wanting to draw in. You've been fiercely, a lot of you, working on this, trying to create this, manifest, draw in. You've been working towards this. It's aligning to you. The message for you, it's either going to happen within a couple of weeks, or you're going to get some kind of tangible sign that brings you some kind of upliftment or inner peace, that brings you a feeling of, whew, okay, it is happening. Okay, I am getting the message. Wow, this message for you is the alignment. It is happening for you. It's happening right now. It's happening from the deepest part of you. It's happening on a soul level. Take that in, soul light. Take a deep breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel that what you need and want coming to you, coming for you, coming to you. It's trusting the space, the void, the cosmic womb, the universal womb. It's trusting that part of you to now draw in what you need. Some of you may be seeing butterflies. I'm getting healing hands. You could be doing Reiki or some kind of energy work or receiving that. You may also see feathers. You're going to see some signs that give you a confirmation that you are on the right path, and not to overdo and push what it is that's coming for you, that's aligning for you on your path. Okay, let's take a message for more alignment for soul story number 1. North Node, yes, see? It's in alignment. It's meant to be. North Node in Leo. It's all about you. It's new soul expression also in the 6th house. So yes, North Node in Leo. Do a little more for yourself. Allow for a little more time. North Node, this is a new way of expressing your soul's path. It's going to be much lighter, more enjoyable, more creative, more self-expressive, especially with the Empress and the Strength card there. Something's freeing up, so you're going to be able to do something that's much more enjoyable, or draw in a particular support or person or situation, opening opportunity. This is definitely an opening, an opportunity. The opening may come sooner than you expect. It could be within a couple of weeks. This is not a long time whenever you see this reading, but first comes more of the alignment, the activation of this, and then you're able to go in this new direction. But you're drawing this in. It's coming for you, whether this is a relationship, an opportunity, career choice, job, a move. It's aligning to you. You don't need to do anything to align it to you. It's coming for you. It's aligning for you. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I am in alignment to what is aligning to me for more soul prosperity on my soul path and more soul fulfillment. All right, beautiful light. Lots of love and light. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome. This is soul story number 2. What are you aligning to? Okay, let's see. What is the align? First of all, more people, support. I also I had to take a nap in between recording, so I feel like you need to rest more. I feel like, or chill, or let up, or just, I feel like you're aligning into a time period. There might be more space in your life. You might be getting comfortable with more space. Something new is definitely coming in. I can even see it psychically, like the energetic form. You've got the Tangerine Quartz here, which brings in a lot of creativity, projects, like-minded individuals, joy. It also has elements of, I think it's iron oxide. So there is something also about grounding or care of the body. But I'm really feeling more people around you. Now you have support, and I'm going to say that's soul support. There's something about more support on your path, or being supported on your path. Some of you are being a sense of support for others, and you may be creating a whole business around this, or a charitable organization, or you're going to be gathering with others. So you're aligning into a higher vibrational frequency of relating and relationship. Now 333, that distills right to that a 9 energy. Threes, you know, those of you that have been traveling with me for a while, you know I love my threes. Threes is a very symbolic, very spiritual, metaphysical number. And it represents creativity and fertility. When you get to 3, it's about manifested form. Now, the 4 energy is structure. What do you do with the structure? But 3 is very open, is very creative, is open to possibilities, and it's about creating for creation's sake. In some degrees, it is the soul. The 3 is the soul coming into form, right? You have undiluted spirit, the infinite creative intelligence of God, God consciousness, the all that is, however you want to term it. So you've got all this undiluted energy, and it begins to coalesce and take shape and form. And that is part of creation. So there is something about you with your creativity. This could bring in more creative projects, or there might be new ways that you want to create. There might be new things that you want to do. To some degree, I also hear circle of friends, or friend circle could be changing, or there's new people added on. I'm also getting with some of you that you're aligning to publishing of something, putting something more out into the world, something that goes into circulation. I do feel that it's going to be interesting to see if Magician comes up, because I am getting scribe. I am getting someone that is here to write their story, or a story, or write the story of what's happening. There's something about relaying. Acceptance, find the lesson. Well, people have been getting that, and then move on, open up and find the lesson. So a big part for you on your path at this time is really accepting the transformation that's been taking place on a soul level. Find the lesson and move on. I feel 333 is about you opening up more to life. You're coming out of some kind of cocoon with the butterfly here. You're out of the chrysalis. I don't feel you're the caterpillar. I don't feel you're in the chrysalis. I feel you're about to take flight, or you're opening the wings to take flight. And there's some level of expansion. You're aligning to growth and expansion in your life. And for some of you, that's going to take different forms. What is the form that that's taking for you? There's expansion of some level of growth. Expansion is bringing growth. And you're going to have support. And the next level for you is you're going to have either a team, a person, someone's helping you, a mate, a partner, a good friend. You're going to collaborate more. There's a lot about connections and collaboration with this group. Let's see, what do we have here? Let's go over here. Something daily, the daily routine is changing. Gone as far as you can on your own, or what you know. Yeah, you're meant to join with others. So you're at that part of your soul path where it's somehow about joining with others and sharing more of yourself, your story, sharing more of you. But I also feel it's a time about being more fulfilled in your life. Okay, let me connect in to the energy and resonance. Oh, wow, look at that. Second house owning. That's the support. Open up. Ask for more of what you need, whether to people, your guides, God, the universe. I see what's happening. Because now you've got stability. You're going to be opening up to some new level of creativity or self-expression that's going to bring you more money financially. Some of this support is financial support. So whatever you do business-wise or investments or entrepreneurial, or this could be gift of money or resources of some sort, you're going to be more supported within your resources in your life and within financially, so that you feel more stability. Now, why is that? Because you're opening up to something new. So you need to start identifying where you need the support, what you need to know more about, or what you need, where you need help. Like, what do I need to know more about? Research. What do I need to study? This is about gathering. Research is a form of support. Oh, I'm getting support because I researched this. This is what I need to do, or this is what I need to learn. Some of you are opening up a lot to, again, financial support, whether you're doing that through you or external circumstances. But you see second house, but I also get house or home. This is monetary support. Now, for some of you, this could bring more clients or customers. This could bring more business. Some of you, this is investments paying off. This is somehow this part, and it's coming because it's come as above as so below. It's come, the triangle is pointing down, so it's manifesting this level of stability. And we've got a 38 here, which breaks down to 11. So it could come from someone in a community, or this could be community support, or as you're supporting community more, you're getting financial support. You're going to get the support that you need, whatever that is. And I feel like it's the universe, it's God, it's all that is. It's like you're going to start seeing the support. Some of you literally even finding money or seeing money on the ground, or there's more money in your account, or you find extra money, or this could even be, oh, friend takes you to dinner or lunch or buys you something, or you have the money to buy something that you need for your life at this time or your business at this time. So this whole idea for you of support is going to support you for this next level on your path. This is support in people, or types of relationships. It could be job, career. It's definitely also, though, it's with this second house, which is ruled by Taurus. Then you have the earth element stability. This is definitely earthly, mundane support, financial support, material support. This is tangible support. And I feel like you're also, what you're aligning to is understanding the earth plane more, and what to do with support, what to do with your resources. There's this saving. How do I save up? How do I invest? how do I take this money and parlay it into something else? Or how do I, I want to create something or do something. How do I, budget for that? So this is a lot about the material plane, the earth plane that is coming in for you at this time as a focus. This is a main focus for you, is this understanding. Let's do a little tarot and then we'll get to the other oracle cards. So what's ending is not having the support. What's ending, you've learned something. Take the lesson. What have you learned about the material plane? You've learned something about the material world, mundane world, the world of form. You've learned something about energy exchange. You've learned something about money, maybe budgeting, monetary exchange. You've learned something about wanting to play in that realm of the earth plane fully. The earth is not just about, trees and nature and the ocean and environmentalism. It's about an exchange of energy. It's about energy flows. It is about some kind of energetic exchange. That it's about money. It's about having. It's about have, not have. It's about having more, creating more, using more. So this, you're going to get support for this next level into what you're learning, and it's to help you understand. And here we go, creativity. That King of Wands. So this isn't just about coming up with ideas or living creatively. This is about some kind of exchange, financial exchange for what it is you do or what it is you're creating or what your ideas are, in life. Wow, look at this. Wheel of Fortune, right under acceptance. But what's find the lesson is Ten of Swords. And we have strength. I think Soul Story number 1 got some of these cards. I shuffled in between readings and then on camera. 6. Okay, abundance. This is about support. 3 of Cups. So whatever you're creating, and then we have the King of Swords at the bottom. So this is a lesson. This is a mental lesson. This is maybe about beliefs, shifting some kind of beliefs that don't allow you to have support, or I have to do it on my own, or I've always done it on my own, or that I won't be supported, either by friends or colleagues or business associates or the world, the universe, the earth. So you're learning something about being supportive, opening up to support, asking for support. And some of you specifically connecting into the higher self, connecting in your guides. Those of you that are working with guides or a particular guide, it's like, hey, help me over there. Help me. So you're funding this strength. And so this is a time of letting go to live more from abundance. This is about aligning to abundance, aligning to the universal flow. And to some degree, for some, it's about accepting your path, your past mistakes, making peace with yourself and other people, and moving on to live more abundantly. You're choosing differently. You're aligning to different choices that are moving you into more abundant living, prosperous living, living with more support, with more soul attuned, soul aligned friends, clients, colleagues, customers, business associates. This is really key for you. It's almost like you've funded this inner strength. Maybe you also had to have really strict boundaries, and now you have to open up. Now the message is, the lesson is, okay, you had to go through all this. You had to let certain people go. You had to get out of certain relationships, certain circumstances and situations. You became kind of guarded. You didn't want to get hurt again. You didn't want to make those same mistakes. And now you're being asked to open up and basically to trust that inner knowing that comes from the strength here, the inner strength. So when we get the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune here, right, you're coming out on top. We've got that Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius axis, that fixed axis. Has a lot to do with manifestation, has a lot to do with how you live on the earth plane and what you do. So it brings into deeper understanding, transformation, community, joining with others, being bonded yet detached, not codependency, self-expression, creativity, but ownership, or working on resources or attracting all that you need and want, right? Giving yourself the time to do more of what it is that you really want to do. So somehow this ending happens. What I'm getting is it has to do with something familial. It has to do something maybe cultural or familial or societal that you're letting go of. You're making a decision once you get this lesson to open up and try again, to live more fully, to live more abundantly. Whether that's like where you walk, what you see, like, oh, I see trees, birds, bluebirds, and I feel the abundance of the universe. You're making a different decision. You're aligning to this Empress and Three of Cups energy. And I almost feel like you came out of the Three of Swords at one point, which is traditionally called heart tried by pain. So there could be these perceptions of not having enough or not being enough, but that's being healed from this inner process that you've had to go through, this time and time of testing or coming up against the wall, something not happening, and there you bounce back, this resiliency, not quite getting it. There's this bouncing back, but it's forged this amazing stone. It's opened chakras. And now you have to believe again. You have to believe in yourself again and in your soul path. What do we get here? Oh, look at that. See? Financial stability. So we're going from not being financially secure into being more financially secure, or a better career success, material reward coming in, and a sense of safety for the future. So the question I have for you is, are you okay with that? Can you have that? Do you know that you deserve that? Do you know that that's okay to want that? It doesn't make you any less spiritual. So this brings in abundance, fertility, recognition. It brings the ability to create and many, many ideas, downloads. This is moving into an abundance of ideas, abundance of projects or creativity, living much more abundantly. It brings in better health. So you're getting a lot of answers within that you're aligning to that is going to be ultimately very helpful and supportive of you. And the Three of Cups with the Empresses means somehow you're going to be celebrated, whether it's, birthday, anniversary, whether it's just for who you are or how you are, or just by being you. This isn't just you celebrating you. This is others noticing the change or what you've created. So you're aligning to support in many, many ways, whatever the abundance is for you, whatever support is for you. And it definitely has to do with financial security, financial stability, and the ability to own or have more, to receive more and having a scale is coming. What the ability to have more, your ability to have is raising. The ability to experience more, to have more. Sometimes people get to a certain amount of money. I worked with a stockbroker years ago, or trader, and doing my hypnotherapy and repatterning, and he would get to so much, and then the same amount, and then would lose it all. And then he'd invest and he'd trade and he'd get to the same amount. And it turned out to be a belief that his father hadn't passed it on to him, and his father had told him, snapped at him, and this guy was in his 40s, maybe 50s, and he said, well, you're not really working. That's not really work. And so he had to make it work. Like, oh, I get it and I lose it, get it and I lose it, because his father worked, quote unquote, hard, and he was hardly working. He wasn't having to work hard because he was making money trading. And I saw some of his trades were within, 20, 30 minutes. He was making that money. What was interesting was always the same amount he got to. After we did the inner work, the repatterning, and the hypnotherapy, he didn't have that problem anymore, because he realized, well, whatever, I won't go into the whole thing. But anyway, we're very powerful. So you're coming out of some kind of mindset like that, and you might not even know what it is. You might be like, well, what is it? You're learning it. You're going to see it. It's going to be revealed. I'm going to say 3, 6, 9. This is a 3-month process, 6-month, 9-month. Mark it in your calendar, because what's happening, this is circular, this is chronological. You're on a time zone. You're in a particular cycle where you're hitting these different points, these different, critical points where, oh, now I learned that, and then I integrate, and then I use it, and then, oh, now I learned this. So absolutely aligning to abundance, and specifically financial abundance. So one of the things that's greatly going to help you is your intuition. And here we go. Intuition, evolution, and then you've got transformation, renewal. So again, we've got a butterflies here and butterfly here. You got to flutter around, meet different people, flutter around. You're no longer in the chrysalis. You're not meant to be in the chrysalis. You're not meant to be hidden. And then we've got moved. Oh, didn't I say life cycles? Achievement. Once you start seeing what the cycles are naturally in your life, you're going to be able to move through. This is important, to connect it intuitively. Maybe that's why I had to take a nap in between soul story number 1 and yours. It's like you need to follow your own internal timing, your own inner rhythm. You need to find your own biorhythm. However weird it seems, you'll feel better, and you're going to align more to the abundance of the universe. Some of you may actually even be going within more to get your messaging. I'm going to take one more, and then we've got awakening and a breakthrough coming in. So I'm going to say each of these cycles brings you in a breakthrough moment, a peak experience, a new understanding, something that you're integrating, some kind of achievement. So look for achievement in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 9 months. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen sooner or more than one achievement, but the achievements that happen in these achievement cycles, in these life cycles for you, are going to bring something tangible, right? Financial security, and up-leveling, an opportunity, a business opportunity, opportunity to share more, something that betters your financial situation, your material world, brings you wealth. Now, whatever that is for you, health is wealth, right? It can be a lot of different things. But for most of you, this has to do with money. You're aligning to more financial stability, more growth, the ability to own more, have more, do more, share more, to be supported financially. This could be by other people. This could be by another person. This could be by a group. This could be from, crowdfunding. This could be from an up-leveling, a new job, a new position, new career. This could be through a bonus. This could be through investments. It doesn't matter. More, and even if you're like, oh, I don't really need it, I have this money set aside, or I live off it, it doesn't matter. This abundance, this financial stability is coming in. This financial abundance, this whole concept of abundance is coming in, and it also has to do with resources and financial stability and money to some degree, whatever that means for you. Okay, let's see what we've got. So we're going to get a little timing, any messages about timing, the concept of time or timing, moving more into the fullness of this reading. Wow. Oh, wow, there's your message. Don't lose hope. And don't wait. Distract yourself from the waiting game. Yeah, this is all going to happen a lot more quickly, a lot sooner than what you think, because it's based on timing. It's based on your life cycle, your life timing. Let's see if there's any power place for you. Let's look at that. Any place that you're going to find yourself more at. Ooh, traveling. Commuting, take a road trip, road journey, even if it's around the block, even if it's in the next city. Yeah, within the vehicle. So this is also telling me, especially if you don't drive, that this is about movement, and you've got Degas is about things getting better. So you are in this particular cycle, and what's going to be very helpful for you is to not lose hope, and don't wait. This isn't the time to watch the pot trying to boil, right? The kettle to boil. This is the time to create your own movement by embodying this empowerment, this worthiness, this value of yourself and your life, and to reach out more. This is about reaching out into the world, doing more, going to different places. This is about extending out, and then see what comes back. Reach out to an old friend, a colleague, post online, have a group, whatever it is for you. You know what it is. This reaching out is what's drawing in this support. It's almost like you have to ask, and reaching out is a form of asking, whether it's for help or just reaching out to have a great day or night, or just being in the world. That's the world, the Wheel of Fortune there. Being in the world. This is about being in the world. Joining in the world, joining in this earth game. Okay, the Soul Insights mantra is, I ask for what I need and what I'm drawing the support that I need and want on my path. I am able to extend out and reach out my energy, and it comes back in loving, supportive, abundant ways. Okay, so let's connect into the frequency of this energy, taking a deeper breath in and pausing at the top of the breath as you breathe out. Bring your awareness into the heart-lung area of the body and just feel the heart opening. Now get the idea, the feeling of peace and calm, excitement of reaching out, and anticipation for all that is life-enhancing, the fun and fulfilling. Now see all that you do having the corresponding support coming back to you. What is that support you need and want? What brings stability for you? Say it, name it, claim it. You deserve it. Lots of love and light, radiant soul. Hello, radiant soul. Welcome to your reading. If you chose this card and crystal, this is soul story number 3. Wow, a lot coming together for you. I was just hearing you need to really name it and claim it to support. I don't know if there's a little bit of soul story number 2, if you were drawn to that stack as well, that card and crystal. You've got Citrine. But I do feel you're moving on from something. There's a lot of yellow here, so I'm getting in the citrine this kind of golden color. A lot to do with money, finance, abundance, but self-esteem up. Like you've got a confidence level. And this yellow is telling me, as from the 3rd chakra, that there's a lot of healing that's been done or about to be done on your solar plexus chakra, the inner child. There's something you have reclaimed, maybe your inner knowing, your instinctual awareness, your body wisdom, maybe your own body. But there's a new level of confidence coming in for you. And this is putting you in touch with some kind of infinite potential. I feel like you're realizing you have infinite potential. It's like, well, where do I want to direct my energy now? Where do I want to direct my attention, my effort, my focus? Where do I want to direct? I'm seeing I can do a lot. I'm seeing I can do a lot in my life. I'm seeing that, wow, I'm connected to this infinite potential, this innate, infinite, creative intelligence. And yeah, it's innate. It's in me also. So, wow, what do I want to do? I can do some stuff with it. So bravo, bravo, kudos to you. You've reached this point where you're like, it's spirit, it's God. But I am that. I am that I am. So this is also restructuring or changing a whole narrative, a whole belief system that is it's like the counter. When the counter, it's like going to 0. It's like clear the slate, clear it all, clear it out. Now let's start. This is one of my favorite citrine, just because it's so nice and raw, juicy, right? It's just so soul pleasing to me. I kind of feel like this is you. You're going through some kind of integration and transformation. Maybe you're connecting more with authentic you, genuine a new soul aspect coming in. I feel like some people don't see you fully. There's this depth that you're going to be connecting more into. I feel like there's this depth inside that you haven't quite revealed enough of. And this depth wants to come out more into some kind of expression. So you might be reframing like, oh, this is what's possible for me. You're changing what you feel are your possibilities. And just like the card says, this is about infinite potential. Like, okay, what do I really want to do? Like getting out of the like, well, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. Like, it's like, okay, just let me try. I have this infinite potential. And some of you, you're seeing your potential in your soul gifts, your abilities, your talents, what you do. That's what I thought. See, you were stuck in lack before. This is the shift because now you're into boundless possibilities. Now, what's happening, Soul Light? You're having the courage, the heart to try something new. Go a new direction, a path, a creative project, love again. The lack, and I'm not going to say there wasn't lack, but I feel like some doors were closed or got closed, or you might have felt stuck, like I can't get ahead, I can't make headway. That's there's a new perception. There's something that's shifting within you, and in this alignment, you're actually moving into some kind of soul activation. You're aligning, which is where our miracles, our blessings come from. It's all about alignment, right? And when we're in that alignment, that's where synergy starts happening. We get these synergistic experiences and relationships and connections. And when the synergy is there, we move into synchronicity. Things get easier. So I'm going to see what is going on with you. What was that potential? What is the movement? Because it's clearly, part of it on an Akashic level, when I look at the Akashic records, it is a timing thing. It's almost like the clock was changed. You know, the time change. When we have a time change, it's like, oh, that's not relevant anymore. Done with that story. Done with that role. Something time's up. We're not doing that anymore. Now the next step, let's see. Oh, yeah, see? It was a south node. I knew it. Karmic. Dharma. It was something that's over. Something is over. Either you were learning in this way or conditioning. Now, see, sometimes what people don't realize is when you come on this earth plane, there's certain things that you have to play out. You just have to play out the full scenario, the full play. And then you kind of get to move on. You know, so there's something that you're now able to move on from. That's why the 00, like fool. It's like, oh no, you don't have to do that anymore. That's done. Time's up. That's over. So you've been paying off some kind of debt. And sometimes debt, it's just where there's a lot of energy in one direction, accumulated energy in one direction. It can come from family of origin, generational transmission. It can be passed on to us. It can be culture. It could be the time that we were born in, the society. It could be where we live. We get these templates, these overlays, and we kind of get stuck with it for a while. So part of what you're aligning to is the ability to think again, to dream again, and the ability to move on, or move forward, or move in a different way, a different direction. And to believe that I can do it, even though I couldn't do it before, even though there was lack to some degree. And part of this has to do with something you're meant to communicate. But this is also shifting the beliefs, the mental realm, and perhaps on a deep subconscious level. Now, I love this for you because Jupiter return, it's bringing benefits. So the message for you is very, very clear. You're moving, and I just heard, don't mess it up. You can't mess it up. But don't mess it up. You can't mess it up. Okay, what does this mean? This means is you got to have the courage to begin again and believe in the possibilities, because there's benefits. You've had debt. Now you've paid off the debt. Now, a lot of this reading, whether I don't remember soul story number 1, number 2, there's been a certain lesson. And I've been sharing on this a lot on Patreon, that right now, as we're moving more into the soul and soul timing, and the soul is starting to subsume the personality, it's a time's up, over, this is done, we've moved on. So whatever this debt was, or you were learning about debt, whether emotional debt, karmic debt, paying someone back or something back, or paying into the earth system, paying into the universal system, whatever it is, something's about to shift where you're moving in now to, instead of lack and not having enough, you're getting the benefits. Now, that can be an evening out energetically, and also by some, understanding a earth experience, because we're here to just simply experience and express, right? As much as possible as soul. So sometimes we learn about benefits and increase and things happening easily, and sometimes we learn about things not happening easily. So the weight is lifting. That's another thing. If you had some issues with your weight, if you perceive that there's a heaviness or density or burden, that's being lifted. So this is South Node. So there's been some things you've had to clear up, whether health, understanding, misunderstanding, certain types of relationships, helping others, family obligations, responsibilities. You've had to do that. But now that's lifting. You can even see it with this card. You've got things lifting here. Let's move this over here, because we know that that's debt. But there's a lift off that's about to happen, where you're going to get some kind of increase. A burden is lifted. So you are aligning to possibilities, but one of these possibilities that's going to be a reality is some burden is being lifted. Something's being let go of. A debt forgiven. A debt, you don't need to do it. Just go on your way. You don't need to pay this, or you've paid enough in. You're getting some kind of lift off. And Jupiter, very big, very expansive energy. So to some degree, it's even going into a bigger world or realm than you were before. Again, it's potential possibility. And I feel like it has something to do with what you really want to do with your world, with your life, in your career, in your soul path. It's some recognition that no matter what age and stage, I'm going to do it. I'm making this commitment to do this. I'm recommitting. I'm making a decision to do this. Okay, we got the Ten of Cups. Oh, for some of you, it's relationship. I knew it. And then we've got Five of Wands. Commitment. Your commitment, you have to believe in yourself. The commitment, subconscious. That's what I thought. So these fears or lack or what's happened in the past, whether subconsciously or other lifetime, whether it's another lifetime, this lifetime, like many, many years ago, I couldn't get ahead, or I'm just getting out of something, And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles. There we go. Increase, opportunity, advancement. And the World, I love it. I love it for you. Seven of Swords. What's that about? 9. It's your mind. So you're being tested. Despite appearances, despite what's happening in your life, do you hold back? Do you give up? Or do you go into struggle? Five of Wands. This is about persistent effort. Do you over compare? So there's this. So your ability to stick through something, to have some kind of stick-to-itiveness without being stuck, is what's moving you into this. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, right under the Nine of Pentacles. So you're learning something about giving and receiving, reciprocity, putting the time, the energy in, putting into something, and then it comes back. It almost reminds me of Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 Hours. Right here, this soul story is about, you know, perhaps having a hobby or something you really love, and you spend a lot of time with it, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, God, I want to do this for my life, or I want to have an income from this, or I want to make money from this, or I want to help people with this, or I want to teach people, and then it takes a long time to take off, or it's up and down, and you're like, hey, what's wrong? Well, one of the things we need to learn on the earth plane is perseverance, persistence. Business, they call it due diligence. It doesn't matter what you want to call it, persistent effort. You have an intention, you put your attention on your intention, and you get some kind of inspiration, and you move into inspired action. You do it again and again. That's the world. It's a circle. It's a cycle. So this is your commitment to being on the earth plane, to connect into more potential, your own individual potential, to let your potential be activated. Instead of looking backwards, to look forward. This is about looking forward in life, moving forward, not staying stuck in the past. And that's also with the Moon card. The Moon can, ruled by Cancer, can be focus what happened to me, or family, or my culture, or my race, my religion. I can't do this, or this time of life, this age, where I live, or this is tradition, you know, or there's this idea of going back somehow in the past. And that's the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords. But there's some level of commitment and perseverance, the ability to persevere, that moves you on a new level of receiving receptivity, increase, some kind of beneficial outcome, or more beneficial cycle. So you are going to have to turn your back on something. I don't know if it's an idea, a belief, a tradition, we always do it this way, a type of relationship, a particular you're turning your back. And look at, she's going this way, and she's got the bird on her head, which is spirit. So this could be, I'm listening more to spirit. I'm listening more to my inner knowing. I'm listening more to my higher self. I'm being guided. So really important for this group to really connect into your intuition, to really focus on your intuition. That's really going to help you, understanding your intuition and what blocks your intuition. Okay, let's get another. Okay, let's do the Roonies. What blocks your intuition? What infinite possibility? Yeah, this is almost like what we call in hypnotherapy a reframe. You're reframing your potential, your possibility. You're reframing what happened to you, and you're making a decision to really move forward. Okay, yeah, look at that. So Willow, victory. You're focusing more on a victory, on success. This is more of a getting out of a fixed mindset. This is getting into more of a I can, I will mindset, or why not me? Oh, there's possibility. Let's try it. I love doing this. Let me try it. And then we move into growth. This is Berkano. Fertility, growth. And I knew it. I knew that it's something within you. You've got Othilla. So something you've inherited. Maybe this is something you've studied, but it's within you. Something you've learned, or your life wisdom. That there's growth, there's potential. This is something you want to share with the world. Something that you want to give to others or help others. A lot to do with fertility. And Nine of Pentacles brings a lot of fertility. And okay, this card, I love it. This is your path to destiny, Pertho. Destiny and the mystery. This is interesting reading because this is requiring a lot of inner work. This is requiring a lot of mindfulness. This is requiring a lot of let me not get pulled back, triggered and pulled back. Let me move on? Is it forgiveness? Is it whatever it is for you, you're going to know what it is. Because when you start looking forward, when you start literally projecting your energy or extending your energy in a new direction, or forward or upward, outward, whatever you want to say, things pick up energetically. You feel better. Your body feels better. You look better. You feel less heavy, less burdened and held down. You feel less lack. Like there's a sparkle in life. You're really connecting with this life force, vital energy. And what I'm getting, the message for you is that you get to choose. Like, wow, look what happens when you make these little adjustments. This doesn't mean you can't be sad or angry or upset or you go through something. No, it just is showing where you're choosing to focus. Where are you choosing to reside? It's interesting today. Had a great guest on the live stream. You can check it out on Podbean, Awakenings with Michele Meiche, and then the podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. But the guest today, Andrew Michael, he wrote this book, something Soul Pals, I think it was, Rising Above or something, Soul Pals. But he said this thing, he's big into these acronyms, it's kind of these activation affirmations. And he said, when you think of a dog, you look at the dog, and he uses the acronym for dog, dwell on goodness. That's what I feel with you, dwell on goodness. That doesn't mean something bad didn't happen or negative, or you're not, oh, I didn't eat enough, or I'm upset, or that person took my parking space, or whatever, traumas. Dwell, that means reside. So you're learning to dwell in the possibilities, dwell in goodness, dwell in your heart space, dwell in the opening, dwell there. The other is passing. So this is, I'm also getting with you just like kind of releasing some judgments because you're on your path to destiny. And it might be a bit of a mystery. You're opening up to more potential. That's this alignment for you, is activating your soul in a way that you're drawing in more possibilities for you, more options, more benefits, increase. Now, what you do with that, that's going to be up to you. So where you didn't have possibilities, you had less help, you had less possibilities, you had less potential, you had less openings, you had less of something or people or situations where you had less, you had to do with less. That's changing in your life. You're going to be able to do more. You're going to have more. There's a bit about, with this group, the ability to have more and to be able to do more. So with that, what you're going to be given, Spirit is saying, yeah, but you need to do something with it. I'm going to give you more, or we're going to give you more, as guides, or God, all that is. It's not a person. So what it's teaching you to do is to connect into your passion and your purpose. I really get with this group, it's really about living more fully, more completely. I'm going to maybe take one more, maybe three more. Let's see. Oh, wow, look at that. The change. That's the growth. The change is the ability to have more and do more and be more. And you're creating a breakthrough. So this breakthrough is going to be, for some of you, it's like a sense of relief. Like, oh my God. Thank God that happened. Thank God. Oh, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe I got this opportunity. I can't believe I met this person. I can't believe, like, what do I want to do now? I've kind of opened the floodgates. I have more possibilities. I have more to do. For some, it's going to bring more responsibility, by the way. Okay, let's get some timing. What do you need to know about time and or timing for soul story number 3? Helpful information about time or timing. I love it. Keep going with the flow of life. Yesy, yesy, yesy. What do we got here? What's this one? Oh, no, I'm nervous to look at it. Ooh! Divine timing is at play. Keep going with the flow. That's what you're learning. The flow isn't flowing backwards. Stop looking backwards. Stop over-focusing on what happened, didn't happen, what you did and didn't do, and what could have happened or what they did to you. Flow is going upward and onward. It's going this way. The flow isn't going down the drain. It's going up and out. Divine timing is at play. And why is that important? Is so that you don't overly stress on why is this happening or not happening. What's going to help This Five of Wands energy and the Seven of Swords is, how do I get in my flow? Dwell on the goodness. Oh, I got this. I have this. Oh, I feel good today. I feel good. Oh my God, this happening, that happening. This is really, you know, you're on your path to destiny akashically. You're where you need to be in the akashic, right? That river of life, that akashic bridge from one experience to the next. You're in a place of getting more passion and purpose. That's creating some kind of change within you and in your life, and that's creating some kind of breakthrough. So I really feel for you as you start understanding this more, and again, just if you are looking backward or you get stuck in kind of what ifs. By the way, my Transforming Fear into Creativity you might like. It's on my website, soulplayground.org. But you got to get out of the what ifs. There we go. Divine timing is at play. Let's move over, gang. Let's put this here. Divine timing, and keep going with the flow. Wow. It's also Sawillow. It's this energy. You're getting more energized and revitalized. Getting more inspired. Because you're starting to see more possibilities, or you're going to start seeing more possibilities. Like, oh, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that happening. Okay, let's see if there's any power places on the earth plane where it's coming out. Ooh, I love this. Beauty salon. Yes, focus on you. Relaxation services, grooming, styling, take care of yourself, makeup artistry, hairstyling. This is like an outer self-care. That's Nine of Pentacles also. That's abundance through that. So this is also about caring for your energy. This flow, caring for your energy, taking care of your energy. And then you've got workspace. So this is being productive, a creative zone. Create a creative zone in your house, and maybe there's a place that you go. If you do work in a corporation or a company, bring some positive triggers into your office or cubicle or your workspace, right? But this is also saying technology can be very beneficial for you, and also that this is a time of you creating more. To infinite possibilities. To some degree, you're creating your possibilities by the shifting that you've been doing and are doing. The universe is responding to you. It's like a chessboard. You've done some movements, and now this position that you're in, there's a new energy flowing to you. That's you're drawing in a new energy there, and this new energy is bringing in some kind of new experience or experiences for you. I feel an up-leveling of energy, and that's going to be bringing in more of that passion. Passion for your purpose, passion for your life path, your soul path. All right, Soul Light, as you connect in, let's get your Soul Insights mantra. Let's see. Oh, I'm divinely guided on my soul path. I am opening up to infinite, abundant possibilities. Love that. Okay, let's connect into that. Let's take a breath in if you would like to. Oh, take a deeper breath in your own pace and pattern, and breathe in. Bring the chin towards the sky. Open out through the heart chakra. And as you breathe out, gently draw the chin towards the chest. And breathing in, bring the chin upward towards the sky. And chin towards the chest, breathing out or towards the earth. Breathing in, breathing upward, opening the heart chakra, and then breathing out. Finding a neutral position where the spine is straight if you're sitting. And just being present, consciously present to where you are now in your path, your life. Become more consciously present of your body. So you're aware now of your body, your lower mind, that local mind, the little self, the avatar you. And when you're ready, take a deeper breath in and breathe in and bring your awareness above the crown chakra into that portal of light. that natural portal, the portal of light that connects you to infinite light source energy. You are the infinite possibility in form. Breathing in consciously into that space above the crown chakra, that portal of light, going in through the light, connecting to the healing light, expansive source energies. As you breathe out, consciously picture, imagine, sense, and feel that infinite source energies coming through the breath of life, your life, all the way into the body. And now bring your awareness into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath and center there. Now each in-breath you're aligning to infinite possibilities, and each out-breath you're drawing in those infinite possibilities. It gets easier to decide on the possibilities that are right for you, but you begin to sense, see, and feel that you are this infinite possibility. And as you already are this infinite possibility, you attract other infinite possibilities to you. Beautiful soul, I wish you so much soul expression in your infinite, creative, abundant possibility.